साहेब बाबा साहेब, एक साहेब बाबा साहेब.
नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्दस्स. नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्दस्स. नमो तस्स भगवतो अरहतो Samma Sambuddhassa. Good morning to everybody. Namaskar. Most venerable Mahasangha from different parts, different sects, dignitaries on the dais, scholars, and dear audience, on behalf of the Mahabodhi Society of India, I warmly welcome you all to the land of enlightenment. At the very outset, I like to mention a bit of history associated with the place and the Mahabodhi Society. We all know that there is a place where Bodhisattva Prince Siddhartha attained Samma Sambodhi, or the Supreme Enlightenment, and showed us the path of Nibbana, the path of cessation of suffering of mankind. Centuries later, on 22nd January 1891, the great Sinhala Buddhist Anagarika Dhammapala came and under the Bodhi-tree and vowed to regain rights of the Buddhist in the great Mahabodhi temple. That was the beginning of the organized movement for revival of Buddhism in the land of its birth. It is now history. I like to add further, it was here on 31st October 1891 with the invitation of Anagarika Dhammapala, founder of the society. The first International Buddhist Conference was held. It was attended by the representatives from Japan, Ceylon, China, Chittagong and Chattogram hill tracts. How fortunate we are to assemble here today at the holiest of the holy place, not only to the Buddhist but also to the peace-loving people of the world. Revival is an ongoing process, and as part of it, we are holding the International Conference on Buddhism and Globalization. I take this opportunity to once again welcome you all to attend this very, very special occasion. Globalization in simplest form is the assimilation of culture, trade, science, etc. among the countries of the world for mutual benefits. The process of globalization of the teaching of Buddha might have been started 2500 years ago, when a few days after the first teaching of the Buddha, Dhammacakkappavattana at Isipatana, Mrigadaya, Sarnath, present day, he invited the newly formed bhikkhus, just 5 disciples, the 5 Sangha, with his famous saying, caratha bhikkhave, cārikaṃ, bahujanahitāya, bahujanasukhāya, lokānukampāya, attaya hitaya sukhaya deva manussāna. The declaration called for the welfare and happiness of the many. Spread far and wide, with the passage of time, his teachings transcended all barriers. Scale mountains, sail seas, cross deserts, and most importantly, touch the hearts of millions, irrespective of caste, creed, sex, or religion. Buddhism is now one of the four major global religions. The teachings of Gautama Buddha during the intervening centuries taken on diverse forms and paths of development as it is spread to new lands and cultures and intermingled with local beliefs and practices. This resulted in formation of various sects and subsects, but main tenet of his Dhamma, the Four Noble Truths, with Eightfold Path, has been accepted by all. Buddha's teachings are universal. It holds good even today because his teachings are way of life for purification of our inner consciousness. There is no God, and as such, worship is uncalled for, and consequently, there is no role of priest or clergy. Buddha emphasized upon free and rational inquiry. He said, "Do not believe out of blind faith. Do not believe merely on scripture, and do not believe on mere tradition. Do not believe me just because it is I who spoke. But when you have seen, examined, and experienced for yourself, then accept it, follow it." The Buddha made full use of logic, debate, and reasoning. His logic was based upon experimental truth rather than metaphysics. In Paticca Sutta, Bhavachakra of 12 Nidhana, the great master elaborated how, due to ignorance for avijja, we are consumed in the perennial flow of rebirth and death. The Sutta shows that it is the cause and effect relation of what we do and consequential result. It is science, it is not fate or effect or supernatural power. It is why Albert Einstein, the father of modern science, said, "If there is any religion which is acceptable to modern scientific mind, it is Buddhism. It is capable of bringing peace, prosperity, and happiness into this profoundly disturbed world." Yes, the world is profoundly disturbed. There has been tremendous advancement in science, establishment of human colony at the moon is a possibility now. We can fly faster than sound. We have conquered many diseases. E-connectivity brought wonders. By pressing a button, we could reach our near and dear ones instantly. Benefits are many, so also its dangers because of its mishandling and misuse. Science definitely changed our lifestyle, but did that really make us happy? In micro level, we find there are constant discontentment leads to depression, increase in crimes, obesity, teen suicide, gang violence, neglect of aged parents and adult, terrorism, revolutionary activities of various groups are disturbing the peace and tranquility of a common man's life. In macro level, there are unending border skirmishes between the countries. Scientific inventions have already been misused in producing weapons of mass destruction. We are under the threatening cloud of another world war. The third world war likely to destroy the entire human civilization because our arsenal are now staked with nuclear weapons. Here a subtle question comes to our mind that who are responsible for war?
एक साहेब